Hey, hey, hey! Vinny.
Oh, nice fingers, Josh.
That's it, man. You can't shake hands with it's like over the smoking guns.
I wonder if Josh knows we can see him while the intro's playing.
Yeah, can you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you.
You see me just clapping away.
Yep. You see you dancing around when the intro's on.
Yeah, that's cool. Sweet. I like that. That's annoying. I can't
Good
see you.
evening, members of the chat. Scott, Alex, Ryan, so far. Evening, people. Evening, everybody. Evening, Rabbit. Evening, JT.
Evening, Rabbit. Evening, Vinny. Evening, Leaguers.
I hope we're all well. I know a few people aren't, but we'll get there eventually. Oh, that was a bit of feedback.
I'm sorry. I was sharing the live feed.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that for a bit. Anyway, right. What are we vaping on then, Josh? Let's get started and get rolling.
I'm just vaping on, obviously, the usual immortal stuff. So, my Doom Diamond and my OD Green Apocalypse gear this evening. And that has... and that's got some Sub-Zero coils in it, as usual. And that's got some Sad Boy butter cookie. And then the other one I've literally just set up because need someone else to vape as well. My grip nade with a redemption on top, again with some Sub-Zero coils. And that has a mixture of so this is Prohibition, but it's a mix of the riding shotgun and the syntax. So it's like a 50-50 blend of the two. You can blend the two. It's really good. Really, really good. So it's like a golden cookie, and I can't remember what the other one is, but they're really good when you put them together.
It's like a peanut butter cookie.
That's it. So it's peanut butter cookie and, yeah, like golden cookie pudding. So it's really good.
It sounds more. It sounds really more.
It's really good.
While Rabbit's having a fiddle, I shall go next. Maybe not a fiddle. He's just adjusting. Rabbit's had an emergency setup, so we'll give him a little bit more time. I'm on my SQ topside Squonker 21700 nice. With Entech V2 and half moon drip tip. Not that matchy, but half matchy. In there, I'm vaping some of my personal liquid crack at the minute. Some Vaporoni caramel custard. I think I must have vaped about 15 bottles of this in the last week.
Nice.
It's very, 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 very Moorish and sweet. So just, yeah.
Good stuff.
And I'm on Josh's old mod, the Odin 200 with Fatality. And again, a little stubby half moon drip tip. And on there, I'm on another custard. I'm on the Sad Boy custard cookie.
Nice.
It's a proper custard day to me. Proper custard day. And that's all I'm running today. I hope Rabbit's about ready.
Yeah.
Busy doing the shearing. Evening, Simon Riley.
Let's see here. Okay. So we've actually had a really good day. I got up and made breakfast for the whole family, and we went and washed the cars and rode bikes with the kids. So I've been running my little regulated mod today because it's easy. And I got the, what do you call that? The Dreadnought RTA, but I'm running a Falcon M dual coil in it, and I've got it filled up with this is actually Circus Cookie, but they call it the they had to rename it or redo it, so now it's just called Pink and Whites. But I've been vaping it for years. It was originally called Circus Cookie, and then on the slim piece with the M-Turk V2, and I got a set of wraps, 0.11 aliens with some cotton threads, cotton wick in it, and on my crack juice, the corn pop cereal.
Everyone has a crack juice.
Every time I want it every time.
So good.
Like I said, when this whole thing's over, I'm definitely getting some of that stuff sent over.
Yeah, we've got a package. I can't wait to get it to y'all.
I'll send you a lot of fudges in return, dude.
Oh, I'll do anything for fudgies. Yes, I said it. Anything.
Oh, dear. Just give me a second, guys, and I'll be with you.
Makes me laugh, man. That's what my kids
Oh,
love. My kid, there's just loads of fudges downstairs in the cupboard for the kids.
Those things are amazing.
well
Do
done,
you know-
Ryan Fro. I'm managing to see everyone's messages. Congratulations, buddy. Welcome to the technology age.
Hey, even
Right.
bro.
Now, obviously, the world is in crisis. So I'm going to kick off the show with a little bit of coronavirus and nurse's perspective from what I've seen and gone through. A little bit of advice. I mean, Josh has had a case of it. Attacker, who isn't with us tonight, Paul, he's had a case as well. Not confirmed, but we're pretty sure that there was. So I'm just going to say a little bit about it and give some advice. Because today I think I've spoken, I was telling Josh, I think it's 8 or 9 different people who's got somebody in the house who's now symptomatic of coronavirus and not knowing what to do or anything. So this is just a little bit of advice at the end of a bit about what you should do if you think someone has it in your household. But my perspective of it is people take this a lot more seriously than they are. The amount of pensioners I see still going to the shop to pick up a newspaper, ridiculous things. Get it delivered for fuck's sake. This thing is killing people, right? It's killing people around the world. UK, we're nowhere near at our peak yet. We've got another 4, 5, 6 weeks before we hit our peak. We're nowhere near it right now. And I've seen this shit. I've seen this in work with my own eyes. I've seen people on the verge of dying. And it's not nice, people. You don't want it. If your kids get it, your kids go to hospital, you cannot go with them. If your partner gets it, they go to hospital. You cannot go with them. You need to realize this. This shit is fucking real and it's fucking horrid. It is horrid. If you get a bad case of it, yes, there's mild cases, medium, and then there's fucking holy shit. What's going on? Now, if you suspect someone in your house has this, you need the key indicator is temperature. Temperature and breathing. If they're running a temp over 38 degrees Celsius, chances are they have a form of this fucking virus. Do not panic. You need to get this person in a room by themselves. Get a box of gloves inside that room for that person in that room's sole use. So when they need the toilet, they wear gloves every time they go to a toilet because everything they touch in between can be contaminated. It lives on hard surfaces for up to 3 days. Told to cough into their elbows and sneeze into their elbows because it dies within 3 hours on soft materials. Okay? Paracetamol. Temperature and paracetamol absolutely vital. Do not drink ice cold drinks. That helps the virus. Lukewarm, hello, rabbit. Lukewarm water drinks are ideal. And the final bit of real good advice is, like I said to Josh and Paul and many others today, do not lay flat. If you feel tired and you think you have this coronavirus, do not lay flat. If you lay down flat, that virus will work its way into your lungs. That's where it becomes a fucking major issue. So you need to be at least a 45-degree angle. And cold does not help, Christopher Mawson. You do not want cold. The government advice and Public Health England advice and the NHS advice is not cold. Avoid ice creams and things like that. It can help the virus work its way down. Basically, if you drink enough lukewarm water and flush this virus when it's present in your mouth, your stomach acid will kill it. It is very, very sensitive to heat. Now, if we manage to get an ambient air temperature above 27 degrees Celsius, they think that will kill the virus. That's why A lot of hot baths are being recommended to key workers, NHS staff, everyone in the food industry have been advised to have hot baths, because a really hot bath will also kill any virus that's on your body, and hopefully they think inside your body. Baths are also very, very high on the priority list, just as a daily precaution, if nothing else. You need to be washing your hands very regularly. If you think someone in the house has it, they need to be isolated in a room. If you haven't got enough bedrooms, then I'm afraid the partner who hasn't got it or isn't showing symptoms, you're on the sofa. Because the person has it will need the bed, they will need gloves, they will need sanitizer, and you need arrangements for getting them food and drink into that room. You put it outside the door, you knock on the door, and you disappear. Do not stand there waiting for him to open the door, waiting for him to say thank you, and waiting for him to take the food, just so you can see him and say hello. Paracetamol, like I said, absolutely vital. Once somebody is running the temp and has taken paracetamol, an hour after the paracetamol, check the temperature. Hopefully, the temperature will be dropping with the paracetamol. That is the aim of the paracetamol. It's not pain relief, it's to steady the temperature. Next key thing is breathing. Now you need to try, I don't know how you do this when it's through a door. I'm always masked up, gloved up and aproned up when I'm having to do this. You need to try and count the breaths they're taking every minute. Average normal is between 11, 12 breaths a minute up to about 16, 17. If your partner, your child, or whoever it is having breaths per minute in the 30s, high 20s, 30s, 40s, be concerned. If they cannot talk a full sentence without aspin to try and get a word out, please dial 999 or whatever your emergency number is, because that person is struggling to breathe. If there's an asthmatic in the house, an inhaler will help that person, because it bronchodilates the bronchioles in the lungs so they can effectively take in more oxygen than you're breathing in normally. They are handy to have if you have them. If not, then just try. You don't need to panic. If you panic, the person will panic a lot more. It's not a killer. Yes, it's killing a lot of people, but I think the global survival rate is 98%. 98%. So it is horrible, and it's horrible to see. I know Josh has gone through it below me down there, bless him. Just try not panic. The last thing you need to do is ring 999. Like I say, if the person is struggling to breathe, the temperature isn't coming under control with paracetamol, don't mess with 111 in the UK, emergency services where you are. Get an ambulance. They will send a special Corona crew out that will be fully suited up, masked up, goggled up, visored up, everything. They will get you to hospital, into the nearest specialist unit that has everything you need to keep you alive. And just remember, people, there's no cure. The coronavirus does not have a cure. All the hospitals can do is try and keep you alive. Do I advise taking vitamin supplements? Damn right I do. Do I advise eating healthy? Damn right I do. Because it's just a normal cold drains you. This thing eats you. And the pneumonia-like symptoms of in the lungs is horrific. Absolutely horrific. I hope that helps. I mean, I've talked through, I think it's 8, 9 people today who were concerned about someone in their house with what to do and things. It's scary, but if you're the person who's trying to help someone, try not to panic them. Don't panic. Don't ring 999 or your emergency services number straight away. First of all, get them isolated and away from everybody else.
So, Vinny, so you're saying, like, hot tea, coffee, just hot water, warm water, things like that?
Yeah, definitely not cold. Cold helps it. Cold helps it. Cold is its friend. Heat. Because if we could get an ambient air temperature of everywhere this virus is of over 27 degrees, they believe the virus will die. A lot of information now is coming out saying about these hot baths, telling key workers to hot baths. I know the NHS staff have been told, if you've done a shift, go home, do what you do, get your uniform off, get away from your family and go in a hot bath or a hot shower, then you're fine.
Like I said, Vinny, I think this is why I got over it all right, because I spiked a huge temperature, which I know me and you spoke about. I was ill. I was on my ass for last Sunday after the show. I went to bed. I was feeling rough. I woke up that Monday morning and I've never felt so ill in my life. I felt horrific. And the next night after that, I spiked a huge temperature. 40 I hit. So 104 here in the States. And I think that actually helped me out. I think that did a lot of good. I think it killed off anything that was in my body that shouldn't have been there. But I was horrifically
if you do run
ill.
The temperature, do not strip off. The worst thing you could do is strip off and try and artificially cool yourself down like a cold shower or anything. Don't do that. Just normal ambient temperature. Let the paracetamol do the work of bringing the temperature down.
I said the reason my body was at temperature is because that's what it wanted. It wanted to be that temperature.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? My body was doing
it. That's how it.
Yes, to all the NHS staff, amazing job, and everyone around the world.
Everybody, delivery drivers, supermarket people, postmen, Amazon.
Exactly.
Oh, Amazon turned up today with 3 Lego sets for my kids. I was like, thank God. And then I had to build them. The kids won't build them, but that's a different story altogether.
Keeps you entertained.
Yeah. Take serious people. Your governments, I know sometimes they don't exactly come across convincing, knowing what they're doing, but they know what they're doing. They know how they're trying to contain it. Why the UK tried to delay the peak of the virus until because there was hope somewhere, isn't it? But yeah, anyone
chance of us getting over here, Slim.
You what, Josh?
Oh, I said a heat wave over here is slim.
Yeah, it is at the minute. I got excited the other day when we hit 16 degrees.
Yeah, I mean, it looks lovely and sunny outside, but it's still cold.
Yeah, definitely in a minute. Oh, I love it, Ryan. Ryan's had a fun day with his kids.
Yeah, I've had a really fun day with mine as well. So
yeah, same here. We've had a great day today.
I'll admit now, I am not the most patient person in the world. I'm all right 1 minute and I go like that. And
this is actually the first weekend that I've had off, like a full weekend, like 2 straight days. I mean, I've got 6, 7 more coming, but the 2 days so far, it's actually been really good, man. Like, we had a great day yesterday. I got up this morning and cooked a big breakfast for all the kids and the wife, and like I feel super productive. Like, I'm getting a lot of house stuff done that I've been putting off, and spending time with family. And people are freaking out about being quarantined, and I'm over here like, hell yeah, like I needed this.
Oh, I'm ready to go back to work. I'm ready to go back to work on Tuesday.
I am too.
I'll go back to work whenever they call me back, man. I'm gagging to go back to work.
But it's nice to be home for a little bit.
My first 2 days off were great. Today, yeah, I could have gone back to work today, ideally. But we're all right. We're good. The Lego turned up. Thank you, Christopher. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I have red bottle baths as well, Alex. I love an hot bath, man. Absolutely love an hot bath.
So do you want to talk to him about the show?
Yeah. Yeah. Good weekend in, Joe. Go on, Josh. It's more your baby than mine.
Well,
You're the man.
You can't see me now, but that's fine. Put it up. I'll just talk anyway. It's fine. So anyway, as all of you probably know, we've been banging on about this a little while now. We're going to bang on it about a lot more. Our big weekend in. I'm sure many people aren't going to want to stay in if they're allowed out, but we're urging you to stay in and come and watch us and come and watch us on the big weekend. A live vape expo direct to you in your home. We've got at least 30 companies coming on, talking about products. It's going to be an amazing thing. I think it's the first one of its kind. I'm hoping it's the first one of its kind. We came up with this idea. We were all absolutely gutted that Expo was cancelled, but it's for a good reason. It's for all your safety, but it's going to be an amazing weekend. Loads of companies, some really amazing companies, some really amazing people coming on, and yeah, please get sharing it and come and join us because it's going to be an awesome 3 days. An awesome 3 days. I know you're excited about it. I'm excited about it.
It's going to be an interesting.
It's going to be good. It's going to be an interesting 3 days. You want to have to the rest of the fun stuff because it's the first time we've done it. Things never run to plan, even though I'm trying to plan everything as smoothly as possible. I definitely get a little bit anal with stuff like that, but as you boys have probably seen, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really amazing. And we've got some amazing companies coming on and some amazing people coming on. So come and hang with us.
Yeah. Good time.
Big company.
Yeah,
we've got some real big hitters coming on, man.
Yeah, and I mean, if you can't stay for the whole thing, you can pop in and out all day. We're gonna have multiple time slots, so you can swing by and hit each time slot if you want, hang out for a little bit, come back and hit another one. Like it's gonna be a big deal, man, and we're really, really proud of this shit.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be massive, absolutely huge. Nasty Coils, good chance of October not going in as well. Let's wait and see. Get to July time, Ian, and then we'll see.
Yeah, we need to get to the first and see what happens. That's it. We need.
Nasty Coils is on at the big weekend as well.
Yep.
Nasty Coils is going to be on, showing us how some coils are made. Do you want to do a live coil build?
Oh, that'd be cool.
No pressure.
No pressure.
He was sat there at Expo doing it, wasn't he? So.
But you should definitely do it.
Let's do that, man. Let's do a live coil build. That'd be awesome.
I take my hat off to the coil builders, wire twisters, benders, magicians. Absolute magicians.
Absolute magicians. And I know for us three, we're all big RDA users, and without the guys that build the coils, we wouldn't enjoy our vaping experience anywhere near as much. So thank you to all the coil builders out there.
There you go, Nasty in the house. Live build, no probs.
You're right there, man. Live build, no probs, and a giveaway. So
nice.
That'll be awesome.
That'll be awesome.
What's your most complex build, Nasty?
I've got a delivery coming from him for some of his fused Claptons. He does a banging fused Clapton.
No, I need to hear that, man. I mean, obviously, I'm a big. The main coils I use is Andy's. Actually, right now I've got wraps in here, which is what Rabbit uses.
Oh yeah,
he's got some US coils.
Like that, is it? Okay.
He didn't get them from me. I do want to send everybody some, though. I think y'all like them.
They are really well built coils, man. Who is it that builds them again?
Glenn Bivens, man, and they're all handmade too.
Yeah, man.
Same with Andy's. I mean, I'm a big fan of Andy's coils, Sub-Zero coils.
I've been running straight 980s now for about 3 months because and he's shut down in production and things and whatnot, and his health and everything. Yeah, Nick just said about apocalyptic coils. Danny does some cracking coils at apocalyptic as well.
Nice.
Yeah, the Jordan out. They really shouldn't exist, but in the vaping industry,
yeah,
I'm gonna leave that well alone.
Yeah, we never did do that, Sarah, did we?
What, the NI90?
I still don't use 990 though.
The NI90, yeah.
I still don't use it.
If it's real, NI90, those coils should cost a shitload more than they do. So.
Yeah. But we won't go there.
We won't go there. People can only advertise what they're selling as what they've been sold themselves. You know, the coil builders don't make their own wire. Wire comes from a few places around the world. We'll wait for. It's another issue for another day. There's plenty more going on in the world right now.
Yeah, I'm right here. Black 13 Black. I've heard of them. Just got earlier today. 13 Black. Who's that? I can't remember who it is who makes 13 Black.
What is it? 13 Black?
Yeah, it's a coil company over here, Rabbit. I think it was at the last expo. I can't remember what it goes.
I never heard of them.
Just a UK company. Jesus Christ, I've vaped half squonk already. Tell you, caramel custodies. Yeah.
Squonkers do that to you, man. They make you realise how much juice you actually get through.
Yes, they do. You don't notice it when it's dripping.
No, you don't know.
I knew it was somewhere. Yeah, he did for the liquid range as well. Top locks. I knew it. I knew it was him. But yeah, man. So, vaping. Let's get to vaping. We keep around.
Yeah, let's try and bring some normality back to the world.
What's that?
Vape life.
Oh man, has anyone been talking about vaping? Has anyone seen the Vape Nation thing on YouTube? Has anyone ever watched it? A guy walks around doing.
Oh yeah.
Vape Oh, my kid started watching it earlier, and he was like, "Daddy, that reminds me of you a couple of years ago when you had them big mods." And I just looked at it and I was like, "Shit, that could have been me." I used to have this massive box mod. It was a custom built thing, and I was actually waiting for it to come back. And I was just like, "Wow, yeah, Vape Nation."
Yeah.
Vape Nation, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Chris had a question about VG. I think he meant PG though, and its antimicrobial properties.
Yes, they're spraying it all over Japan, aren't they? They're going around. Even
China.
China. I thought it was Japan because it was somewhere where
South Korea.
It might be South Korea.
Oh,
we'll
just say Asia.
I heard that South Korea was spraying PG.
Is vaping banned there? Because wherever they're doing it, vaping is banned.
It's definitely not banned in South Korea, I'm pretty sure.
It's banned. Wherever it's banned, they're walking around with what looks like an humongous vape and just blasting vaporized PG everywhere. It's like the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they look like Ghostbusters.
They're basically sanitizing cities with PG.
Yeah, I mean, is there any actual science to back this up? Until there is, it's not worth talking about, really. Well, it is, but it's not at the same time.
What PG is in liquids that you nebulize?
Yeah.
In hospitals, you use a nebulizer. There's PG in that, and that is used in that because it's an antimicrobial. Okay. But whether antimicrobial actually work, you see, this was something I was talking about with some of my colleagues. We're all using these antibacterial gels, and obviously people around the country are buying them, but it's a virus.
Yeah.
It's not a bacteria. So is it going to actually kill that or keep it off your hands?
I think it's more washing your hands with hot water that will help kill it.
Yeah. Yeah, over 27, like I said, an ambient temperature of over 27 seemingly kills it, so to say. Yeah, PGE is a antimicrobial. Definitely is.
Having said that, vaping it probably doesn't do you any help at all. So
No, there's no evidence. I shared some research on the LXV page and around a few of a very, very recent study of smoking and vaping and corona. Obviously,
well,
if you've smoked in the past or you are currently a smoker, that is going to leave you slightly weakened breathing wise for obvious reasons of what smoking has done to us, and for the smokers that continue to smoke, it carries on doing. But there was nothing to say that vaping helped or killed anything of it.
but let's put it this way.
Found.
I'm pretty sure I've had a case of it. I'm pretty sure Paul's had a case of it. We're both quite heavy vapors, so vaping isn't going to save you from it at all.
No, definitely not. Which is a shame. If it did, it'd be fucking awesome. Everyone would be vaping. You wouldn't be shut then, Robert. You'd be selling your stock out.
Yeah, seriously. I doubt it. I doubt it's going to keep us safe, but I'm sure it doesn't help either, or it doesn't hurt either.
I'd rather be vaping now
sure
than smoking.
Yeah, I'm glad I vape now more than ever.
What if you have a hot vape? I have a hot vape.
Here's a hot vape.
That
sounds really fiery, Robert.
That sounds so feisty. I'm actually quite jealous. I want to hit it. Mine doesn't do that, man. Like, kind of.
Which ones are you running?
I don't. If they are the wraps, I think they are. Then they're like 0.07, so they're pretty low.
Yeah, these are 0.11 on a single 18650, but it's the original wraps, like the first aliens, like the original aliens. So it's just the basic aliens.
And this has got a 21 in it, so. I mean, I love the grip nade. It doesn't hit super hard though, so it's not the hardest hitting neck on the planet.
So a low build with a 21's probably pretty good in it.
Yeah, it hits well. I mean, it's not other vapes that I've got. Certainly, it's more of a, even with that 0.7 in it, it's more of a chilled out.
I was surprised by the grip nade with it having the solid brass contact. I will say that. I was surprised by the quality of the hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have a copper contact in it or a silver contact in it, but you can get upgraded ones, but it's still a nice vape play.
Well, my RTA sounds quite feisty.
Yeah, it does.
And that's just 980 flat wire.
Yeah,
I'm not getting a Ripper mod. I was very close to buying a Ripper yesterday.
That's not good. Just tore my back.
Justify spending my month's vaping budget on a Ripper, unfortunately. I need to get things in I can review. Yeah, I know you like that sound, Christopher. I was exactly thinking of you while I was doing that. I mean, on my SQ, my top side, that's just 980. It's pretty lame, but it produces all right.
These are my favourites, man. These are Andy's 14-ply staples.
Oh yeah.
Like
action shot for Rabbit.
I got a super big bed, so I can jump on it like when I was a kid.
Nothing wrong with your lungs now, Josh. Definitely nothing wrong with your lungs now.
Nah, mate. My lungs have been full of shit here, man. I mean, the thing is, for me, I'm asthmatic as well, and I had a pretty severe case of whooping cough when I was about 5.
Bloody hell.
So my lungs have taken all the shit they can get. They're hardy as fuck now. They're not really. But...
Evening, Sean Soup. I hope you're well.
Evening,
I hope you
Sean.
like that new group I introduced you to last night.
If anybody
Good
else
to see
wants
you.
a good build stand or like at your build stand, hit Sean up.
Yeah, man. I need to buy. Since I moved the studio and sorted it out and built an actual studio, I can't find my build stand. I don't know where the chuff it's gone. I've got no idea where it's gone. I reckon the kids have had it.
They're just playing with it.
Oh,
this is cool.
yeah, I'll take up in a toy box, which will really knock me off. Although I haven't got any RDAs I wrote into review and build on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Didn't it look better before, was it? Oh, the studio. Cheers, it. Appreciate that, you twat.
Like every time I see Zippy in the comments as Steve Edwards, I'm just like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. I didn't know his real name for ages. He kept quoting on me because I was like, who the fuck's this guy? And he told me, I was like, oh, right, okay.
Love you, Zip. Makes me laugh as well because every time I do a show, and I'm like 4 floors up. So every time I do a show, the missus comes, how was the show? All I could hear was Zippy.
Zippy's flicking you off right now.
Not my words. Listen, Guru, pipe down.
Hey, Gru, have you seen the new Bloods? What is the new Vin Diesel movie? Bloodshot or Blood something?
It's supposed to be all right, man. Bloodshot. I've not seen it yet.
We watched it last night. We watched The Gentleman too. That shit was awesome.
If there's one good thing, it's all the straight.
Copper will not kill it. It just won't carry it.
Same right? And stuff like that. I mean, silver.
Yeah, it won't kill it. It just won't have the virus, germs, anything like that. It won't kill what come in contact with it, but it won't kill a room full. It won't stop someone sneezing or coughing on you, mate. It'll just literally on there. And Christopher Mawson, the RDTA that goes on top of the boost is quite nice. It's quite nice. It works really well. No leakage or anything like that, and it gives banging flavour and clouds. But I still can't review it because I'm still waiting for a new boost mod because mine has a factory error on the screen which I cannot show people.
I've got an RTA I can send you to review if you want it.
Oh no, Josh, I did. It's coming on. I can't do that.
John Witt, yes, the Cold Steel is an amazing mod. You should grab one if you can. They're not super expensive, and the guys that tell you, I used to use my Cold Steel on the show like all the time. I love that mod.
Seems like
I was so close to pulling the trigger on one yesterday, Robert. Because Vaporoni have them on the website, and they've got a nice little discount code on there, and I was like, ooh. Trouble is, I need to buy new stuff so I can review it. So everyone can read it.
It's seriously my favorite 21700 mod. Like, and it runs in mechanical mode, so it literally hits real close to a mech mod, but you still have the protection. You know what I'm saying? I really like that mod a lot.
Sean Toop, yes, Zippy did. Zippy did in December, and I did in December as well.
So
very much.
So many people I know did as well. I mean, it seems like this virus has been around a lot longer than it's been made out. I mean, a lot of people I know had terrible coughs and flu-like symptoms, and the doctors didn't know what they were. They were just like, it's just flu. Yeah, definitely. A lot more flu going around. So yeah, I would 100% say it's been here and all over the world a lot longer than has been recognised. I mean, I swear blind, both my kids have had it already. They were both about a month ago. They were both shockingly ill with terrible coughs and fever-like symptoms, and I reckon it's both what they had.
John Whitaker, check Vaporoni. I've got a discount code. It'll be cheaper than that, and they're doing free delivery as well, mate.
Anyway, cheers to you all.
Cheers.
Josh is back on the air.
Man, I need it.
Cheers.
Yeah, man, you had a tough weekend, yeah.
I hit the whiskey up earlier, dude. It's just like, do you know what? Like, being ill start of the week, and then, and I love my family. Don't get me wrong, my wife and kids I adore, but I don't usually spend this much time with them.
Same here.
I've got quite a big house, but it's very difficult to escape, and I've got a very small back garden, and I've not been out because I've been ill. So tomorrow I'm going for a walk.
Yeah, I tried to persuade my kids to do that today, but I'm not having none of it.
I'm going for a walk on my own, man. I mean, I love this. Like this is great tonight on the show. Like away from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Time change as well. To the kids on the bed, I was like, to the wife, I was like, don't forget I'm on the show tonight. And she was like, oh yeah. I was like, don't forget the time change. So I'll be on at 7. She was like, oh damn. So
yeah, Zippy's just put about a taco, Paul. He has pretty much definitely had this virus this last week. He is on the mend, but he had it bad compared to you, Josh. He had it bloody bad.
Mate, the thing is, I've got this capacity just to shake things off really easily. I always have done. And if it's what I had, then like I said Monday, I've never felt that ill in my life. I felt hideous. Like, couldn't move. The muscle ache was insane. Like my arms and legs just didn't want to move at all. Like agony, it hurt a lot. But Tuesday I started to feel a bit better. Wednesday I felt 95, and I still don't feel 100% now. But
the alcohol helps.
Yeah, Paul's looking so much better, man.
Preferably vodka.
I think he's finally picked up. I feel jealous for you, Sean, with your 450-acre garden.
That's not a bad garden, is it?
You should put a lathe in there, Paul.
It's about the size of my town.
Sean, and start making some stuff. Everclear is the cure. What, the band?
Oh, no, that is a tough question. Not one I'm going to answer either.
I've not tried an SQ topside yet. I do have one coming at some point. I've used the Half Moon V2 a lot of times. It's a very solid squonker. Not much out there that's going to topple a Half Moon.
See, I've
not much is going to topple a Half Moon. Rabbit's just left. Rabbit's like, I'm not getting out of that question.
It's all right. He's just dropped me a private message. His connection's dropping out, so he's rebooting.
I mean, from a man that's used, I have used an original SQ, and I have used I like both. I think the SQ hits slightly harder.
Yeah, I'm afraid
the build
definitely hit harder than now.
Yeah, but the way a Half Moon looks and it feels in your hand is just something special, you know.
Aesthetically, a Half Moon mod is far nicer to look at. If you're thinking of a squonk for it, I'd probably go SQ. Even the Chinese-made topside. I mean, this has been in my rotation every day since I've had it. I've not stopped using it. That's not like me. I've struggled with squonks.
I mean, I'm not a huge squonker. I don't actually have one at the minute, but I've had plenty of Half Moons, and I've had a couple of SQs. And like I think we both agree. Yeah, as we just said, the SQ definitely hits harder. But the way the Half Moon is machined is just unbelievable. The machining on it is perfection. And Pat,
Rabbit's just made a good point. The Half Moon will hold its value better. That's a good point.
yes, and yes, I would say they would. I mean, even though I've had a 2 and they've not the few that I've had and sold haven't sold for huge amounts, but they're going to get more and more valuable because they're hard to get hold of.
Yeah, I'm going to be controversial. Out of the 2, I'd say go for the top side. One, because the top filling port needs to choose to the RD8 is very, very clean. Yeah. If I had a choice of the 2, and having used them, I'd go for using the top side. If I'm thinking of looks and things like that, and aesthetically, I'd go for a Half Moon every day, because it's not a looker; it's a massive lump. I mean, I know you can get the normal SQs that take a 21-700 as well, but just the way it filled. The big issue with squonking was, and the liquid inside and on the contact, the technique. Obviously, having a top filling port just completely eliminates that out of the issue.
If Half Moon did a 21-700 version, then it'd be really close.
Yeah, exactly.
Really close.
Yeah, that would be interesting. And I think that's something that we need to put to Pat Murphy. Yeah.
I've asked him personally.
Pat needs to do basically Half Moon's version of the SQ clutch. We need a single 21-700 side fire with that acrylic, all silver content.
That would be nice. That would be really nice.
And that's where Half Moon kill it, man. The machining from their factory is perfect. Is that bit when you've got the aluminium and pivot to the acrylic, you cannot even notice there's a gap there. I mean, they're just so well machined.
Yeah, they actually press the aluminum with the acrylic first, and then they mill it out. So that's why it's so perfect. I love their machining, man. It's incredible.
It is top class. It is top class. Yeah, Sean's mad on squonkers. Sean too. Anyone, he's the man to speak to on squonkers. He loves his squonkers. I don't know if he's Mr. Half Moon on squonk.
Sean, what's your favourite? I want to know.
I've got a crap ton of squonkers. Too many.
So is Christopher on about the Christopher's saying about the Pharaoh. Are you on about the RTA or the RDA? I'm assuming the RDA.
He's not about the RDA.
Never used one.
Proper old school dripper. Really, yeah. Massive. Juice well is massive.
I used to have a Pharaoh Mini RTA, like a long time.
I didn't like the RTA.
No, I didn't like the RTA either.
I thought it had good flavour. It
was a pain in the ass to wick.
Yeah, and it was too restrictive for me.
Yeah.
Personally.
And Alex is on the same RDA.
There we go.
I'll tell you what, though, Robert, since getting my M-Tech V2 back, I've not stopped using it on this squonk. Just loving it more and more. I just thought to myself, it's fine. I think it's frozen, actually.
I mean, I like RTA. I'm an RDA man. I've got a few here, but I've only got 2 RTAs. I've got loads of drippers, but only 2 RTAs.
See, I've got quite a few. Every time I still just keep going back to the fatality now.
That's one of the RTAs out of the 2 that I've got, the fatality.
Yeah, you've got 2 of them now. You just,
Pretty much because as an RTA, it probably is the closest to feeling like an RDA.
There you go, Josh. He's answered your question.
Abstract mods, 18650 stuff or something. Yes.
Nice.
You love your pico squeezes. I've seen your custom pico squeezes you do, man. They look amazing. The finishes you do. I'm going to fill this up.
Tank attachment. Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, it had like different glasses and extra chimneys and all sorts of stuff. I mean, it was really one of the first RTAs to do that, I believe.
Right.
I could be wrong. I mean, I thought when it came out, it was quite a revolutionary RTA, the Pharaoh Mini.
I actually quite liked the Geek Vape modular squonk that I reviewed. I still use that quite a bit. That wasn't bad. I mean, it's only got 118/650 in it, so that was the issue. The battery died quite quickly. But yeah. I enjoyed that. That's the only other squonk I've got now, other than me top side.
This mod
I don't know if Paul is watching or not, but this is for Paul. For those that don't know, Otaku is a huge fan of Harry Potter.
I can't stand Daniel Radcliffe, though. It annoys me.
Really?
Here you go. Emily Watson, who played Hermione. My cousin now lives... my cousin's very good at football. He lives out in the States now. He was a coach at LA Galaxy Junior for quite a while. He's now started up his own like soccer football thing. But he was sat in a bar in America next to Emma Watson, and I was talking to her. I didn't know who she was. I had to send a picture of her and him to his mum.
Classic.
That is awesome.
Jesus, I didn't realize you could get a pic. I was actually.
If I saw her, I would have known instantly.
Yeah, I would have.
Have you seen her?
There's something on my body that would have told me instantly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you seen her lately?
Yeah.
Not personally.
Damn. Oh yeah, note it. Don't drink out of bottle.
And at the minute, guys, I know us as a community are all very friendly, but don't share vapes.
Oh God, no.
Please don't share your vapes. Like, I'll try this juice. Just go straight in. Do you know what I mean? Don't do that.
And if Expo in October happens, that could be interesting because I don't think there'll be much flavour tasting of juices. Because people will be that paranoid still come by then, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to change a lot. I mean, I think people are going to be a lot more cautious with things.
Yeah, because it's going to stay. It'll come full circle and come back again next year.
Yeah, it's going to be, well, until they come up with some kind of, like, until it gets put into our normal flu jab, which is what I think will happen. It'll go into the UK flu jab when they work out exactly how to do it, like they do with a flu jab, to give you a little bit and get your body over it. Till that happens, it will keep coming back full circle. It's not going to go away.
That's the myth, Josh. They don't give you a little bit.
Whatever they do.
Yeah, basically, our flu jabs that we had in sort of September up to not long ago, we're fighting the same flu vaccine. It fought the flu that did the other side of the world last winter. We're a year behind everyone else. It's how it moves. Whereas the coronavirus came from China bloody quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how the jabs work. I get offered one every year. I don't have it.
Have it. I have it every year now without fail.
I'm gonna. And my work.
After last week.
Because I'm asthmatic, I get offered it anyway, like without fail, all the time, and I never say yes. And my work also say that they'll just pay for it if you're not entitled to it. They'll just pay for it. Just have it done. Bring in the receipt.
It's like £9. It's like £9 for your local chemist. Well, Tesco's.
But from now on, I will have it. I don't know how it works.
There was a hoax story going around about that, Ryan. That they was going to start spraying PGs all around the world.
Don't get started on chemtrails. You're good. You're lucky Andy's not on tonight.
That'd be handy going on a rant for a good hour.
You would have been ranting for 1 hour so far. We're only 55 minutes of the show, and you would have been talking for 60 minutes. I love the man.
Christopher, there are so many conspiracy theories over this virus. It is unreal. Absolutely unreal. I've never known anything like it. That's all because Trump was calling it the Chinese virus.
Let's not get started on Trump.
No. Started opening shops past 2 weeks, 11-week lockdown. Yeah, I reckon in my head, I'm thinking end of July, August, we should be well and truly through the worst of it, hopefully. Portraying different pictures, but you just got to look at the China. It's what 10 times in population-wise and size-wise, and they've had 4 months. So,
I mean, it just depends how much we believe China's numbers, because I don't know if I do.
Yeah, he is that as well. But then again, we're not tested, so.
No, we should be. I mean, I didn't even phone when I was ill. I was like, what's the point? I'm all right. There's no point bothering anybody about it unless I get too ill.
That accurate, because we're not testing people at home. We're tested for it.
Well, I hope we're going to start doing the drive-through ones.
Glitch.
Yeah, I'm reading a bunch of comments.
Is everyone glitching, or am I okay?
You're a little bit glitchy, but you're fine.
Yeah, not too bad.
Guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hold on.
All right, Josh, no worries, bro.
Damn gazebo effect.
I don't know, Simon, because you've got Will you last that long time without collecting your number? Congratulations, by the way, on winning that. Yeah, I thought it was glitching.
What is it?
Because my screen went all fuzzy. Mine did. It wasn't the normal glitch, though. It kind of threw me out of it.
It's probably because the internet's flooded. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Robert.
Oh, I must be on a big delay. I was saying it's probably doing that because there's so many people online right now.
Yeah, it could well be. I'm switching provider though this week. Thank God, I'm getting off the provider I use in a minute. Talk. I'm getting off them because FBI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come knock your door down, Robert.
That's because we're talking about coronavirus. Grew.
Freeze ray.
Freeze ray.
I don't know. Grew's awesome.
Alex is over here sending me pictures of his Pharaoh. He loves it.
I have a no more kids. No more kids.
Yeah, I've already got 5. I'm definitely not having any more.
Everyone's probably thinking that. Yeah. What sales of condoms are like during this lockdown?
Seriously.
Like, if my youngest had come first, I'd have one.
Like I said, I always wanted 3 until I had 2, and then I didn't want the first one. All right.
Slowing down
probably
the bandwidth.
true, Simon. That's the sad.
They obviously haven't done much down here in Devon.
Slow down.
Yeah, that's because everybody's watching Tiger King.
Tiger
King.
Wait a minute, you're not watching Tiger King?
I don't know. Has anyone watched the Vic show? Who's the new talk channel?
No, I'm
not watching Tiger King.
Tiger Star. What?
No.
Dude, you've got to watch it. You need to watch it, Vinny.
I shall give it a look.
It is awesome.
Think about it. In 13 years' time, there'll be quarantines running around. That's beautiful, dude.
And how many kids are going to be called Sharona or Rona?
My Sharona. That's actually a really dirty song, man. You ever listen to the lyrics of that?
But good, brother. I hope you're well and safe and the family is.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people on the net at the minute. Everyone's using the internet all the time. But it's a Sunday night. Nobody's at work anyway, so.
There you go, Vinny.
Nobody's at work anyway. I'll give that a look, right?
Yeah, no, I've heard the service providers are slowing stuff down, definitely.
Yeah, I think I'm on a really big lag because I'll say something and then wait a minute and then y'all respond.
It's like we're talking to Australia on the phone years ago.
Yeah, seriously.
Simon. Is
Dave been great. That sounds like a chick thing.
Hey, Scott, you can order anything from Sad Boy. You'll fall in love.
We're not plugging it or nothing.
No, it's just really good.
This man might be on team, I believe, but I'm not on team, and it's phenomenal juice. Oh, look at that, man.
Recommended. Scott Leaning is asking to recommend good juice.
I'll recommend you my favourite Sad Boy.
Am I that bad? Am I glitching that bad?
Like a lemon cookie. It's out of this world. Good.
You see, I think.
Damn, Vinny might be
cookie. When you went to Nick,
or anything by the company.
Sorry.
You might struggle to get this over here at the minute, but anything by Prohibition, also banging.
Yeah, also banging.
But I'll take juice recommendations any day of the week. As long as it's not 88 vape, I'll take the recommendation.
Tanisha. Vinny down.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
not
I
down.
don't even get it over here, Rabbit, but.
No, I think Vinny's just
I'm just
lagging
pop out,
a little bit.
All right, mate.
Okay.
Pop out, pop back in. Hopefully, it sorts them out.
Okay. Am I lagging? Am I lagging, Josh?
No, you seem fine to me.
Okay, yeah, that was quick. I think it's Vinny was causing me to lag. It was like y'all were on a delay or something.
Well,
it might be because he's hosting.
He's hosting the whole thing, isn't he? So.
Yeah, I should have popped on first.
Well,
I got much better internet.
Yeah, and you got mixed up with the times because obviously we had our time change again today, so it's back to sort of normal. And we've been working on different again. So.
Yeah, because it was a what was it, a 4-hour difference for a little bit or something like that, and then we popped.
I think it was a 6 hour, and now we're back to 5 hour.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hello, Vincent. How are you? See?
I'm good. Hello, children.
That was a long delay.
Scott,
You'll be a big
it
fan
depends
of
what you
Chris.
like to vape, buddy.
I mean, I don't mind some mix your own juices. I've had a few in the past. I've actually got some running in something else right now, which is this. That's why it's in a clear bottle with no label on it. That's by Flavor Boss. It's their Dictator's Lemonade. It's a really good juice. You just need to let it do its thing.
As long as we have a post service, then juice will still be easy to get. Yeah, that's true. As long as they're running post, we should be good.
I don't know, lots of shops now are running like local delivery services. This shop, and if your local shop are doing that, please order from them, keep them going. Otherwise, they will not be there when this is over.
Facts.
So that other juice you've got on the go, Rabbit,
bit,
which you said was originally called Pink and Whites.
Yeah, it was originally called Circus Cookie, but they had to change it because they said it was child appealing. So now it's just called Pink and Whites.
But I wonder if that's the same as what we would call a pink and white wafer, like marshmallow. And a pink and white wafer on the outside.
This one tastes like a white sugar cookie with pink frosting and sprinkles.
Okay, not the same as I'm thinking about them.
Hey, Jacob, how you doing, buddy?
Everyone knows in the UK knows what a pink and white is, yeah?
Oh, what?
I don't.
Pink and white. You used to get when you're a kid, they're like pink and white wafer with like pink and white marshmallow in the middle.
Is it a wafer?
Kind of, yeah.
Or is it a
wafer with marshmallow in the middle?
Is it like a biscuit or a wafer?
I'm gonna find a picture and send it to you, Anna.
Like a macaroon?
No. Like a biscuit wafer.
Because a wafer in America is different.
It would be, isn't it? It would be.
I'll show you a picture of a wafer in America.
I'm gonna send you a picture of but that if you can see it, that's a pink and white in the UK.
Yeah, this is an American wafer.
You see, but if you stick chocolate on that, Josh, it's a s'more.
Close. It's not a graham cracker or a graham cracker, as they should be called. Yeah, okay, yeah, we have those too. They're just not called pink and whites.
Yeah, no, well, over here they're called wafers. The one you showed me looks kind of like. Show me again. It looks kind of like a graham cracker almost.
Yes,
yeah.
Not graham cracker. That looks tea cakes. Now you're talking.
Y'all better not start on snacks, man. We'll go all night on snacks.
Yeah,
I'm not eating no raw black pudding again.
Wafers with marshmallows and I'm sure you said coconut.
Well, see, biscuits in America are called cookies. It's not a lie. It's just a different part of the world.
Yeah.
No, we're right, Rabbit. Get it sorted.
Yeah, I guess y'all are all right. My bad. We're stupid Americans. You know how we are.
You made Donald Trump your president, so.
Hey, don't rub that in. I didn't vote for him.
I'm not going to go on Trump. I could go hours on Trump.
Nasty coils. I still want to try a hobnob. I'm hoping to get some of those on my next package.
You have hobnobs over there, dude. You sent me a picture while you were in the store that time, and there were hobnobs in that store.
Oh, was that what they were? Those little like pretzels covered things?
No. Like
son of a bitch. Hold on.
Hobnobs are like the king of dunking biscuits, man. They're the king of dunking. They have a great to dunking your tea.
Spangle Sweet. No, I don't remember that show.
Right, here's a question for the leaguers. Does anybody remember the Cadbury Secret Bar?
Oh yeah.
The Cadbury Secret Bar.
No. I mean, I eat a lot of chocolate. What we got here? Yeah, hobnobs. The chocolate one, though.
Hobnob, yeah.
The chocolate ones look amazing.
Yeah, they're good, dude. Yeah, it's an oat cookie to you, basically.
Basically, like a crunchy oatmeal cookie with chocolate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, I can fuck with that.
Yeah, man. I mean, Cadbury Secret Bars. I remember them as a kid, and then they just disappeared, and they were so good.
What are those?
It's been at least 20 years, I reckon, since they were available here.
That's back when chunks
Damn
were
it.
10p.
Josh is the worst at explaining snacks. He's killing me.
It was like, I don't know. It had this sort of like stuff in the middle, kind of like brown caramelly stuff. And
do y'all have cheese balls?
Yeah, we have cheese balls, dude.
Yeah.
I love cheese balls.
What I missed from the States when I was over there, I've been over there a couple of times. Actual proper flaming hot Cheetos, man. Proper flaming hot Cheetos.
I like the jalapeno cheddar.
Flaming hot Cheetos, and this will sound weird. Flaming hot Cheetos with vanilla ice cream.
Club biscuits. Orange club biscuits. Now they're
Orange clubs, dude.
Cheese poofs.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love
yeah,
exactly.
I need a bag of cheese poofs and a bag of what do y'all call them? Crisps.
Crisps, yeah. Man, I like in your next package. You're definitely getting some roast beef. I've forgotten the name now. Roast beef and mustard. Brannigan's. You're definitely getting Brannigan's roast beef and mustard, dude. The king of all crisps, right there. I bought a packet. There's one shop near me that sells them, and it's not even near me. It's out of the way, and we have to go past it when we go somewhere. So, popped in there, got some, bought one packet. Forgot to buy the wife a packet, so when I got home, they got stolen. Yeah, Monster Munch. Which flavour?
Oh, pickled onion.
Oh, roast beef for
the
me.
chili ones. The chili ones are good.
Roast beef, Monster Munch, dude. Rabbit, do you have Jaffa cakes over there?
What'd you just call me?
I said, do you have Jaffa cakes over there?
I have no clue what that is.
Obviously, there then.
Oh, jeez. Frazzles. Oh, man.
Oh, tell you what, here's a divider. Scampi moments.
No. Scampi crisps are rank.
Scampi moments.
They don't taste like Scampi.
Oh, they're fucking phenomenal.
No. Oh, John Whitaker just nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Oh.
Space Raiders and everything. I don't like pickled onion, so.
Oh, who's the vendor that likes Space Raiders? There's someone in the vape industry in America loves Space Raiders. Who was it? Was it Ariel?
The ones you sent me were good.
Yeah, I think you got roast beef ones, Rabbit, and they're the best.
I got beef and some kind of pickle something.
Yeah, pickled onion, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That sums up a Jaffa cake for you, Rabbit. Orange flavored jelly on a disc of cake covered in a thin layer of chocolate.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
But it's not a biscuit, it's a cake.
It is a cake. You are correct.
Yes.
It's not in the biscuit aisle, it's in the cake aisle. Scampi and lemon. Yeah,
no, it's disgusting.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Barbecue knickknacks, man.
No, if you're going knickknacks, you got to go nice and spicy on a knickknack.
Right, we're going well off topic right now, but I think people are loving it.
Fuck it.
Bring some of these flavors out in vape juices, man. I'll vape them all.
My wife says I'm an Anglophile, which is somebody that's obsessed with the UK.
You see, I'm the other way around, Rabbit. I'm obsessed with America.
Why don't you just do a swap? Like do a vape swap, not wife swap, vape swap. You two just swap lives.
Hey, I'm totally down with that, bro. Like, I'll fly over there tomorrow.
I think you'll have trouble getting a flight at the minute, right?
Right?
Smith's Salt and Shake. Blimey, now that's going back.
Yeah, you are going back.
McCoy's roast beef.
I've never tried McCoy's. No, you just mean steak?
No, they do a roast beef and a steak. It's very
Do they?
different.
Oh my
Never-
God! I got to answer this question. Nasty Coils grits are amazing. Grits are. It's basically very similar to like. Yeah, I know y'all have had oatmeal over there, so it's very similar except for grits are made with hominy instead of oats. So it's like ground hominy, and then you just heat it up. You put it in hot water, and it gets kind of soft. And some people like them sweet, and some people like them with cheese. There's all kinds of ways to eat them. I kind of like them both ways. I like cheesy grits, and I like sweet grits. But grits are awesome.
Anything with cheese on, man. Anything with cheese on has got to be good.
Yes.
Yeah, but I hate to
No good point there.
the American fine cheese, man.
Yeah, anything with cheese is awesome.
Yeah, cheddar shouldn't be orange.
What?
Cheddar's not orange.
Cheddar's
Well, you
not
got-
orange.
You got American cheddar, and then you got white cheddar.
That's just cheddar.
Nah, bruv.
Yes.
I like a good sharp cheddar, man. I'm a big cheese fanatic. Like seriously, I love all kinds of cheese. My favorite sandwich cheese is probably Havarti, just because of the melting. Havarti is one of the best melting cheeses I've ever used.
Dude,
Coin-
I love cheddar, of course, but what's the other one that I really love? Forgot the name of it. I can't remember.
Yeah, take that, Josh. All cheese has a pale yellow color. Natural cheese, that is.
Yeah, I eat natural cheese.
No, you eat
I'm
white
not quite
cheese.
orange like you are.
No, I eat
It
cheddar.
come out of a bottle.
Not cheddar. Cheddar is the color it is.
If you're squirting it out of a can, it doesn't count, Josh.
I don't, mate. I've never had canned cheese in my life.
Josh is over here like.
Mate, have you seen the size of me? I like cheese.
Hey Yeti, I have never had canned cheese in my entire life. I actually buy cheese by the block, and I have to slice it for what I need it for. I like real cheese.
See, like I'm on about your Applewood smoked.
Oh yeah, anything Applewood smoked is good.
Applewood
German
smoked.
smoked cheese is really good.
A good red Leicester. Love a good red Leicester.
Yeah, Nutella's pretty good.
That's not cheese, though, is it?
No, somebody asked in the comments, you goob.
Who loves Wednesday now? Wednesday now?
I'm answering my leaguers.
Oh, that's it. I mean, David Stowe cheddar, man. David Stowe cheddar is the absolute.
Oh, yeah, that is quite nice. See, but I like Stilton as well. Stilton,
I like
Brie.
I like blueberry. You had blueberry before?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand blue cheeses.
Oh, John Whittaker, totally disagree.
Marmite, love Marmite.
Yeah, I'm with
No,
Zippy on that. Zippy.
Rabbit, you had Marmite on the show not long ago. You
Yeah.
had it completely the wrong way, dude. You don't just eat Marmite off a spoon.
Well, no, I'm putting it on toast in a minute. I'm making some toast.
Oh, you like Marmite?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's actually really good. You just gotta thin it out on the toast, and it melts into the bread, and it actually is really good. It's better if you know what I learned. I take 2 slices of sourdough and I put them in and toast them, and then I put a little butter over it first, and then put some Marmite on top real thin, and it melts into the fucking bread, and it's so good.
Now do yourself a favor. Now do that, and then put cheese on top of that, and then grill it.
Yeah, I'm already gonna try. I was already talking about I'm gonna try to do a grilled cheese with Marmite.
Yeah, do it, bro. You'll never look back.
Oh, Zippy said something about he likes natural cheddar. I'm with him, man. I love a good cheddar. I like a good sharp cheddar cheese.
Whoa!
Welcome to the LXV, the snack of your life.
Maybe we should just start like a separate food channel.
I know, for
Yeah,
real.
I'm with John Toop. I can't stand Marmite, but I love Twiglets.
Oh,
Yeah,
Twiglets.
We'll start the LXE, man, the League of Extraordinary Eaters, and we'll just talk about food.
Hey, that's fitting well there.
The
I'm working on the logo right now.
I reckon we get more followers on that.
Gold cheese. That sounds amazing. I just love the name.
Twiglets are just pretzels, right?
No, kind of. They're not soft.
Yeah, kind of.
They're crunchy.
Yeah, pretzels are crunchy.
Well, a good pretzel should be like soft on the inside.
Well, we have soft pretzels and we have crunchy pretzels.
Oh, okay. Right.
Man, I want to go to the shop.
I actually might have some crunchy pretzels here. Let me go look.
I'd vape Marmite vape liquid. I'd give it a go. As long as it's followed up.
That'd make me gip. That would make me gip. Ooh, Twiglets and melted cheese. Zippy.
Oh.
Now that. Yeah.
We will. I'm going to thank you right now, Zippy. I'm going to thank you right now.
I'm going to have to try that one.
What's everybody in the chat? What's your weirdest favorite like snack? The thing that you do, like it could be cornflakes and ketchup. I mean, personally, ketchup I despise. If I touch
I'm
ketchup,
not answering that question.
like I freak out. Like I'll let you all know this now. Like I have a phobia of ketchup. It has a real name. It's called mortiquest phobia.
Really?
Yeah. Mortiquest means dead horse in Australian. Dead sauce. That's what they call red sauce. Red sauce, dead horse. So it's called mortiquest phobia. And I like if I touch it, I freak out. I'm like, woo, proper go spastic. Like ketchup is, oh my, just thinking about it, just. Ugh.
Munching Vinny reviews. There you go. I'm going to take vaping off YouTube. I'm going to start doing a munching channel. No, I'm not. I've never had fondue. I love cheese, but I've never had fondue.
Fondue is awesome.
Yeah, man. Shit me. And then you can even
Lucy, Jesus, go wash your mouth out.
banana on toast. Oh god.
Oh Lord.
Put
Banana.
Oh God.
So isn't a steak pie in a bap? Isn't that a Wigan kebab? If I remember rightly, that's a Wigan kebab. A steak pie in a bap.
It's popular Lancashire way, yeah.
Anybody Wigan kebab? Am I correct with that? Steak pie in a bap. And they have like mushy pea water, don't they? Like that they put on it. Fucking weirdos.
So like they have black peas in Lancashire as well, there, don't they?
No, right. See, John is getting us back to this argument we were having earlier. John has just said pie in a cob. We were having this discussion earlier in chat.
Now, bananas with peanut butter on toast is really good.
There's nothing wrong with fish, chips, and curry sauce, Simon. Banging.
Fish goes really well with curry.
Yeah.
I love fish and chips.
After a few, pizza fits perfectly in a sandwich. Okay, all right.
I love the idea of that.
Seriously, like
I'm not fat enough already.
All this sandwich talk, I cannot buy bread at the minute. There's no bread anywhere in Devon at all.
You can't fit a Chicago pizza in a sandwich?
Can certainly try.
Chicago pizzas are like this big.
No, so we have these like instant pizzas over here, like microwave pizzas, and they're called Chicago Town. They're like little pizzas, and they're called Chicago Towns.
real Chicago pizza is literally like that thick.
Yeah, man.
And it's like that big around.
I need to go to Chicago, dude, and eat some proper pizza.
They have some great pizza. Oh, I will definitely do that.
That's why I eat it on
That's
pizza, Alex.
You're right, but people say that cheese gives you nightmares, and actually, it's the opposite effect. Cheese opens up the part of your brain that will actually give you good dreams.
Yes.
Your nightmares is the opposite way.
Does it really?
Yes.
That's why I eat cheddar before I go to bed with crackers.
Cheese opens up the part of your brain that invokes happy thoughts rather than bad thoughts.
Fish fingers with tartar sauce. See,
That's
now when I was studying, we had a big discussion one day over a fish finger sandwich, whether it should be tomato sauce, obviously Josh will say no, or salad cream. And it was actually a proper full-on debate and got really heated.
See, I hate both. I don't like ketchup and I don't like salad cream either.
What is salad cream?
See,
What's it tasty from?
I put mayonnaise with everything.
Yeah, I don't mind mayonnaise. Can't get any of them in it, but
What kind of mayonnaise?
Hellman's mayonnaise.
No, I don't use Hellman's.
Have you ever tried Boar's Head?
No.
Boar's Head mayo is amazing.
Just generally in this house we have Heinz mayonnaise.
Hey, do any of y'all vape? Vaping's awesome. I started vaping.
What's that? What's vaping, Rabbit?
What's vaping about? Yeah.
Well, you take this juice. It tastes really good, and you drip it on like coils, and the cotton will hold the juice in there. And when you hit the button, it heats up the coil, which makes the juice turn into a vapor, and then you can inhale it.
I've heard about that, but apparently it's much worse for you than smoking is. So
no, you can't believe the media. It's all propaganda. Look at this.
Dude, that's so much worse than smoking, dude.
You need help. You need help, bro.
Think of all the chemicals, Rabbit.
I can get you to stop smoking. Just hit me up.
Yes, Sean. Make your own mayo. Best way to do it. Corn,
oh, Lord.
brown sauce. I'm not going to say that word. I'm going to say crusty bread, not cob.
Crusty cob? What's a cob?
Seriously, Rabbit, don't get involved. Like in the UK, right? So in the UK, you can tell where you're from by what you call a bread roll, right? So depending on how north you are or southern you are, depends on what you call it. Most people in this group are going to call it a cob, or if they're really idiot, they're going to call it a barn cake. Because where that word came from, I do not know. But it's a bread fucking roll, people. And I proved this earlier in chat. So that's a cob now. A cob is a big round loaf.
Yeah, we call them a loaf. A loaf of bread.
It's a batch.
Are you not supposed to call it a loaf?
Bread roll. It's not a cob. It's not a barn cake. It's not a barn.
We call them a loaf of bread over here.
Good man. But we're talking about, so what would you call like a small little bread, like a bread roll?
I guess it depends on the kind, but normally we just call the smaller ones rolls.
The Americans took some of our language correctly. Thank God for that.
It's not a bap.
It depends on how soft it is. If it's crunchy on the outside, then it's a bread roll. If it's soft, then it's a bap.
It's just a bread bun. Just a bread bun. That is it.
If it's over here, if it's big, it's a loaf. If it's small, it's a roll. And then there's multiple different styles like sourdough and all these different styles of bread.
The styles is cool. Nasty Cause, I get it, is a batch, but I would say a batch is a multiple of bread rolls.
No, a big round one's called a batch.
No,
it's a cob.
A batch means multiple. So I go buy a batch of rolls so I can have dinner rolls. So I get a whole batch, which is a bag of rolls.
Oh dear.
No, a bun isn't sweet. A bun is just a bread roll. It's just.
No, if it's sweet,
Oh,
then it's called a honey bun or something like that.
Shit me, this is getting well out of hand.
not a bread cake.
No, it's definitely not a cake.
Hey, Vinny, remember that time we had an idea to do a vape show?
It's completely gone out the window.
This is top. This is good. Top
I like food.
Okay, dude.
Oh my lord.
Hey, everyone needs a good laugh. Everyone needs a good laugh and a mind change right now, so it's all good.
The other thing is that no one's heard about this thing that's going around called coronavirus, apparently. And
What?
Shut up.
Sharona?
What's it called? Sharona?
it's a beer. Just
There's a virus?
Did you all know that actually Corona's Filipino? It's not Mexican.
What, the beer?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh god. No, butty's different. Oh.
No, Butty's got chips in it. It's the only time it can be called a Butty.
Look at Zippy. Zippy's got jokes tonight.
Anyway, anybody got anything new, exciting, vape-wise, or?
Hey, we just talked for an hour about bread and crackers and cookies.
And people loved it. People loved it.
No, all I've got coming is a new one from Smoke. Guys, literally all I've got coming.
What are they dropping? A new AIO?
It's like a cross between a Fetch and a Nord.
I was going to say,
a bit of leather on the outside of it.
It's a new Jaw 18650 regulator mod. And well, it looks like an alien, but not.
Oh man, I love it.
But I need some mechs. I need to find someone releasing a mech who wants to use me as a review. I mean, I've got this to do. I don't know where my .aoi is gone. I've lost it.
Oh.
I
want one of those.
I don't like it anyway. I think it's a piece of shit. It looks nice.
Really?
That clear one, that full acrylic one I showed the other day, just looks phenomenal.
It looks stunning. But the coils are garbage.
But that's
no, I didn't say
that. That's top mod through. Like, don't judge the colour, because I went with girly colours on this one, so I want it to be different. I mean, this is to hold, to look at. It's a beautiful Mac, right? And it's actually, I actually really like the Petri V2 RTA. It's a really solid little flavour chasing RTA. You can't build in it for shit. You have to be really skillful, and and the mod is it's a cheap Mac mod, really. But I just love it. It's just a cool bit of kit.
Sexy.
Like when you look at it.
Don't get me wrong, the .aoi is stunning to look at.
It's like the glass. Remember the glass mech mod? That thing was beautiful, but it hit like shit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those. It's almost form over function, style over substance. And a lot of these companies do this. It's style over substance.
Yeti, grab you. I was going to say, Yeti, grab you one of the new Freemax Fireloop 2 X1 coils, the single mesh. Those are actually really good replacements for the U4s.
Fake chills and grills. I actually like that.
Let's do that, man. Like one of my friends runs a channel called, and I don't know if you guys have seen it or any of you guys have seen it. He runs a channel called Vapes and Cakes. And,
I got my grill set up out back. We can do this.
And they, like I said, they run a guy called Josh down in the southwest. He runs a channel called Vapes and Cakes, I believe, and they literally make cakes and vape and talk about vaping while making cakes and eating cake, and why not?
Hey John, how you
doing? John G.
Hey John.
I hope you're well, boy, and safe.
Doesn't look that good. Like performance is amazing. The little Mulos. It looks good from that side. Doesn't look good that side.
I do like the look of it though.
It's great with this little dot mod tip on it though.
Yeah, Yeti, that's why I'm saying grab the Fireloop 2 coil. It's a little fatter, so you have to fill it up a little bit more, but it's not as tall as the original Fireloops. It actually has, it's actually a little short, just a slight shorter.
Oh, nasty now you.
Oh, don't get me started on steaks, man. I'm a freaking steak king. I love a good steak.
T-bone.
I get the other one. Fillet or
T-bone.
And I always get T-bone's got more flavour. Fillet's a lot softer. Ribeye's a beautiful cut.
Yeah, I like a good Wagyu ribeye, man. With some really pretty marbling. Throw it on the grill for like less than 2 minutes. Ugh.
Is John out in the Philippines then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Just so I know what to.
There's another time though you've got to work with Josh.
Yeah. What time is it? John, what time is it there, please?
What's the qualifying factor for a mod to hit right? Is it possible to prove? Yeah. Some mechanical mods you can change the contacts, get silver contacts. A lot of squonks you can change the contacts. It all depends, Christopher.
Honestly, Chris, in my opinion, the best thing you can do is build for the mod you're using. Like the build has the build is everything. Like every mod is different. Like if I get a mech mod, the first thing I do is if it's new, I'll take the same build I've been using on another one for comparison. So if it hits hotter, then I know I can build a little bit higher and it's going to have the hit I want. If it's hitting too low, then I build lower so that way I can get a better hit. So I always just adjust my builds for whatever I'm using.
That's it. Use what you want to use. There's no right or wrong. There's no right.
I used to get into this with people all the time about how this mod hits harder, this mod's better than this mod. None of that matters. It's all preference. You can build a mod to hit the same as any other mod. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes down to what you prefer, like what you're comfortable with, and then you build it to hit like you want it to.
Evening, AWOL, Chris.
Oh,
right, then, fellas, I think we're about ready to wrap up, are we?
No, we'll just carry on.
No, Chris is here. We got to go.
Everyone's enjoying themselves. We've still got a whole hour of vaping to talk about yet, Vinny.
Read the private chat, Josh. I got to go make dinner.
All right.
Robin's going to make dinner. I got to go put kids to bed.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going. Final thoughts? Anybody? Hello, little rabbit.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, you're all right.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Vinny. Hi, Josh.
Say it loud so I can hear you.
Hi, Vinny. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Yeah.
So cute.
Hello, Vape World.
Hello, Vape World.
We're Snack World tonight. Snack World.
What's your favourite snack, little man?
Uh-oh. What's your favorite snack, he said. What do you like to eat?
Quackles.
He likes crackers.
Crackers. Do you like s'mores?
Because my mom's not with me.
He said he has to be quiet because his mom told him he couldn't come in here while I was on the show.
Oh, bless him.
The world's watching. Say, I love the Leaguers.
I love the Wiggles.
Yeah.
Show them your muscles. Yeah. Love you.
Love you too.
I love you too.
I love you.
Oh.
He's a good kid.
Like butter wouldn't melt.
Yeah, man. Kids are cracking. Right. Let's go. We're going to do a final thought or not bother?
Yeah, I'll say some words.
Go on then, Robert. Show's all yours, buddy. Hello, dear.
Okay, guys. So we all appreciate you guys jumping in with us and hanging out for a little bit. We got to talk about a lot of interesting things. You know, we all like snacks and vaping. But on a serious note, just listen to what they're telling you. Listen to what Vincent was talking about in the beginning of the show. It's important. We make light and we have fun and we all laugh and smile and have a good time because we need to, but we also need to take it serious. Yes, the virus, can make you sick, and there's a high percentage that you'll get through it and you'll be fine, but there's a lot of people out there that won't, and we need to think about other people besides just ourselves. So focus on that. Just think about, if someone you might come in contact with that might not be able to make it through it. Maybe they're sick. Maybe they got a weakened immune system. There's issues that other people have that we don't know about. So be responsible, love each other, stay positive, and vape on. We love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Cheers, guys. Love you all.
Yeah. Keep safe.